tropical fruit bubblicious.
Hello and welcome to SOKUK TGS.
Hello from the Ruby Tuesday.
A nice little collaboration there.
Yep. So Xbox One X.
Yes, it's called the Xbox One X, which is silly. We've heard the coin phrase, the Onyx, which is probably what we're going to refer to it as from now on.
Sounds way cooler.
Yeah, it's like we used to call it the Xbone, so now it's the Xbone Onyx, or just the Onyx.
I like the Pokemon Xbox.
I think that'll do. That'll be a good way to call it, otherwise it's a big mouthful. You know the specs.
Yeah.
The specs are out there. It is an impressive machine.
Yeah.
But it makes sense with the X also meaning 10 and their integration with between that and Windows 10.
Yeah.
But it's the smallest Xbox ever.
Yeah.
It's literally probably twice the width of a control pad.
I mean, we'll put a picture up. But yeah, you just put the controller on the console and it's like, whoa, there's not much console left.
No. And the it does have a disk drive, even though if you look at it quickly, it doesn't look like it does. It's hidden under the lip. That's quite nice.
It's hidden away.
So yeah, really looking forward to that.
Yeah.
And then they came out strong.
Yes, they did.
With something we weren't expecting. And if we had been expecting it, we wouldn't have been expected to be excited about it.
No. Metro Exodus.
Right, again, trailers are up. Check these out. Like, it's fantastic. I'm sure there's probably one playing over our heads right now. It is phenomenal looking.
It's so
you
damn
can
pretty.
use the environment or lack of environment, as you said, to your advantage.
Big like mole rat monsters. And
I mean, all right.
And
Apocalyptic, like post-apocalyptic games are 10 a penny at this point.
yeah, they're everywhere.
And
for sure.
those two games were okay, but kind of throwaway, the first two. But this actually looks like a legitimate contender.
Man alive.
Like Fallout and all of that sort of stuff.
Because you know how cheap the games are to buy now.
Yeah.
Nowhere did I expect
like normally in an
one.
Xbox sale for £8 you can pick up those two and both Saints Row 4 and Get a Hell in one pack.
Yeah, exactly. So
which, if you see that deal, take it because that's worth it.
Definitely worth it, but like in no way in my mind did I think, oh, we're getting another one of those, or did I want another one of those?
No. Yeah. So again, we have to skip over this quickly because there was just so much.
Yeah.
Something like 40 odd games in total, 22 of which are exclusive. Which is crazy. Before we get into all the other game stuff, should we talk about some of the stuff that Scorpio is also giving us?
Yes, let's do that. Yeah.
Okay. So, if you own recent bought games like Gears of War, Forza Horizon 3, and all the rest of it, all of these are going to be upgraded to like full 4K, HDR10 for free.
No extra cost.
No extra cost. And any other developers that are doing it as well for their particular titles, not just Microsoft, like Rocket League and all the rest of it, they're all going to be for free upgraded to play at the extreme rate that we.
So I won't have to pay for Skyrim again.
No. And all of your peripherals from your past Xbox will work on it, so that's all your control pads, Kinect.
Like that's good news.
You'll probably need an adapter for Kinect, same as you did on the Xbox One S.
Probably.
And then there was the backwards compatibility.
I love this bit.
Okay, so they're going to be pushing backwards compatibility in a big way. They've currently got like something like 350 games of backwards compatible already. And they're pushing for much bigger titles to be coming like pretty much within the next couple of months. And then by the end of the year, Xbox Original backwards compatibility. And one of the games confirmed to be starting it will be Crimson Skies.
Yep.
Which was a big hit. I know Marcus, who works with us, is absolutely a huge fan of that game and the original Xbox. But I'm imagining we'll probably get original Morrowind and things like that as well. You know, think about these things.
Imagine Games with Gold. A couple of those would be.
Oh my god!
The original titles.
Oh, what if we start getting 6 games a month? No, I'm stuck. Like 2 Xbox original, 2 Xbox 360,
yeah. Could well be.
Oh, they've just really
keep your fans happy.
You're like, hey, Sony. That's what that would be like.
And it was that point we went, you lose.
Yeah. And then they went, oh, you know, we own Minecraft. Yes, right. All of you can now play together.
Oh my goodness, that was amazing. This
is
blew
Microsoft
my mind.
Now being extremely generous. By this point, we said they've already won E3.
Yeah.
I mean, Minecraft's one of the biggest games in the world ever. Whether you like it or not, it is. And now everyone, be it on a mobile device, be it on like Mac, be it on
Mac,
like
Switch.
PCs, like Switch,
VR?
VR.
Amazing. That's like winner.
Yeah, Microsoft have not hold Mojang at all.
So Forza 7, we kind of knew that was coming.
Oh yeah, Forza 7. I said straight away, it's a new console. They'll start with Forza. That's what they did.
Yeah, and it looks pretty.
Yeah, it does. Oh yeah, and they've now just signed a 5-year deal with Porsche. I am a huge Porsche fan. Like, if I could own any car,
yeah, you were drooling a bit.
It would be a GT3. Oh yeah, then they had the GTRS. The new GT. On stage, it was beautiful.
Yeah.
So yeah, very pleased about that. Assassin's Creed debuted on Xbox. I didn't know whether they would or not. Yeah, I was figuring Ubisoft are probably holding that back.
Yeah, we thought Ubisoft.
We're probably going to get gameplay at Ubisoft's.
Yep.
But it looks great. The fighting structure's changed.
They've changed.
The sliding
from the ground up looks
like ground slides and rolling and dodging and shield. There was a shield.
There's so much new stuff that
like
I was really
sniping where you follow the bullet, like in
Sniper Elite.
Yeah, or Bulletstorm.
Yeah. Fantastic.
We follow the arrow.
They've integrated so much stuff that it's made it look so fresh. It's what it needed.
Looks beautiful as well.
Yeah.
We've been kind of, I don't know, it might be alright. It looks like a soft reboot. Oh, but no.
I was squealing like a little girl.
Sign me up. It looks good. Looks great.
Eagle diving off a pyramid.
Yeah. 2 thumbs fresh.
Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
State of Decay.
State of Decay 2.
Yeah.
Okay, that was a big game for Xbox Arcade and the 360.
Yeah. Did really well.
It sold again really well when they gave the Game of the Year edition on Xbox One.
Yep.
And now State of Decay 2. We know it's going to perform well.
Yeah.
It looks like you expect it to look.
Yeah.
You know, not the best graphics in the world, but State of Decay didn't. But I imagine it's a big map with lots of gameplay.
Crackdown 3.
Crackdown 3. Started off Terry Crews. Right. You want to
seal approval?
I love Crackdown. Right, it's one of the most fun games. We bought it because it had the Halo 3 beta.
Yeah.
So we bought it just so we could play the Halo 3 beta.
Yeah.
Ended up playing this other game that came with it called Crackdown. Ended up getting addicted to that game. Had one of the best 2-player co-ops online.
I didn't know anything about it. It was for Halo. We've been waiting for this for a long time though.
Yeah. So how are you going to improve Crackdown? That's right. Get Terry Crews to tell you about it. Ori and the Will of the Wisps.
Yeah.
Not the Will of the Wisp. I keep saying Will of the Wisp because of the cartoon, like growing up in Britain after Blue Pit. Used to have Will of the Wisp, voiced by like Kenneth Williams.
Okay.
So it's not that. But yeah, Ori and the Will of the Wisps.
If you know about Ori, then you know how beautiful it is.
Yeah, yeah. Like,
it's art.
And again, it starts with a trailer that's kind of a little bit heart-wrenching.
Yeah.
Not quite as heart-wrenching as the original. It's like,
if you played it,
there's that big chubby dude.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, he loves Ori. Oh, big chubby dude's dead. Cuphead's coming in September.
Yeah, apparently.
You can pre-order it now.
To talk about indie games, that we had a montage.
Yeah, there was quite a few in that. I advise you just check out the indie games.
Yeah. There were a couple of indie games in the montage that looked like big games.
Yeah, I thought,
what the crap?
I think like the ID at Xbox have been working hard.
Yeah, they're growing fast.
There's some cool looking titles, and there's some small looking titles that were separated out of that look really, really good.
Yeah.
Like, was it The Last Night?
Yeah, that looked phenomenal.
That looked like Flashback.
Yeah.
With a bit, Blade Runner.
We said Blade Runner straight away. We're like, look at that.
It's beautiful
neon
movement graphics like I used to get in the old Prince of Persia games and Flashback and Another World. But
I think for a moment you
very
thought it was
pixelated look. Yeah. I thought it was like a Flashback.
Yeah, you were like, what?
Yeah, I kept expecting like Delphine to come up or something like that, but no.
But I mean,
something very much along those lines.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. We want to play this game.
Very happy with that.
Yeah,
yeah.
So their cornucopia of games after the 22 exclusives. They did just a host of other trailers of worldwide releases and stuff coming out. Beautiful other games.
Yeah, I really beautiful games. The Artful Escape.
Yeah,
that
looks
beautiful.
amazing.
Very trippy, drug-fueled game where you escape from reality using an electric guitar.
An electric guitar.
Don't know what I'm talking about again. Trailer is there.
Trailer.
Check it out.
Yeah. Ashen.
Ashen looked great.
So good.
Black Desert. Was it Black Desert?
Yeah, Black Desert.
There was some great stuff in there. There was
it's almost too much to take.
Sea of Thieves seems to be voiced by Simon Pegg. The thing. It was a very funny trailer. Check it out.
Pegg.
You're not really sold on this, but I'm looking forward to this. No, John is looking forward to this. We like the idea of all of us getting together and forming our own pirate crew.
Go looting other people's ships.
Yeah. But as I say, every time we try to get a game together, it never really works. Because Ian doesn't put the disc in.
Doesn't put the disc in. And I buy it late.
Yeah. This is why I think it was good that Scorpio got leaked last year. And then they would just able to go, here's the specs. So people could then spend a year looking at the specs. And then when they release it, go, right, it's called this, it's going to cost this, it's coming out then. Look at it, it's small, let's talk about games.
One of the few times leaks was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's what, otherwise they would have had to tell you about it. I mean, they talked about the flops and they talked about the butts and they talked about...
There were lots of flops and butts and terrors and all that.
All sorts of stuff.
What was the price? Because we know...
$499.
$499. So
you're probably looking about $450 sterling.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's it.
That's it.
That's amazing. That's loads. Right, so from SOKUK TGS.
Yeah, and from the Ruby Tuesday, thanks for watching us. Like and subscribe all of our channels. We'll put all the deets below.
Lots.
There's so much. And we're all over the net.
Okay. Right.
Bye. Toodles.